corruption. Let's just begin our discussion this evening. Joining us now, Ravi Shankar Prasad, General Secretary of the BJP, and Rajasthan MP, and Mr. Satyavrat Chaturvedi of the Congress Party joins us over here. Mr. Prasad, three separate issues over here. I just want to first go to the first big issue that we are looking at. Two separate reports on Lokayukts, one in Karnataka, one in Delhi. And it seems that Congress leaders blame the BJP, BJP leaders blame the Congress. Who is one to believe? But if you look at the allegations in Karnataka just for a moment, and I know you don't want to get into the specifics, isn't it time on moral grounds for Mr. Yediyurappa to go?
Well, first of all, as far as the Karnataka report is concerned, Vishnu, we have said very clearly that the BJP will appropriately and adequately respond once the report is presented. Today in the Indian Express, Justice Hegde has reportedly said that I am still dictating many conclusions of mine. Today the report is going for print. Next week he will submit to the government. Therefore, a 5,000 or 8,000 page report with voluminous annexures, at least we are entitled to have a look at it. Because rest stories are speculative.
Correct.
Howsoever meritorious it may be. And if based upon speculative stories, Mr. Yediyurappa has to resign, then today's Times of India features S.M. Krishna also prominently on the front page as a person who has been condemned.
Okay, now, sir, I must just jump in over there because he has now issued a clarification. He says he's going to take the Times of India in Bangalore to court because that's not the case, and Justice Hegde has also said that in fact Mr. Krishna's name was not mentioned or is not mentioned. So that's been a late development. But sir, I just wanted to...
It is further speculation. Therefore, let the report come about. I again assure the nation that the BJP will take appropriate and adequate response once it is given. As far as the Delhi report is concerned, yes. I must clarify, Vishnu. Justice Sarin's report was submitted against Rajkumar Chauhan, indicting him for abuse of authority and recommending his removal. That report of Mr. Sarin, the Lokayukt, instead of being accepted, was subsequently overturned under the advice of Home Ministry by the President. There is a second Lokayukt report already submitted, indicting Sheila Dixit and also the Shunglu Committee report in the wake of Commonwealth scam. Therefore, obviously, Congress Party cannot have double standards.
All right, so why don't you, Mr. Chaturvedi, answer those questions? The two separate accusations about Delhi, firstly about Sheila Dixit, secondly about Mr. Chauhan, the PWD minister. Even today, Manmohan Sarin, the Delhi Lokayukt, wants to know why action hasn't been taken against him.
Well, look, I suppose you would agree with me when I say that ostensibly the BJP has been in the forefront of fight against corruption. And on record, they and their leaders have been vehemently fighting to bring about an end to the corruption in the public life. I welcome that.
You're being deeply sarcastic as you say that. And sarcasm is not lost on anyone.
I welcome that. I welcome that. But then, when it comes to their own people, their standards change. When it comes to Yediyurappa, their standards change.
But so why don't you answer the question on Delhi?
Just a minute, let me finish. When it comes to Nishank, the Chief Minister of Uttarakhand, against whom the High Court has made strictures, serious strictures regarding misuse of power and allotment of land, etc. The standard is different. When it comes to Chief Minister of Madhya Pradesh, the standard is very different. So therefore, in the first place, let me correct my friend Ravi Shankar Prasad. As far as Sheila Dixit and her government is concerned, she has explained it just now, and let me reiterate, there is no charge of corruption against her. But if it's only the charge that has been made is that technically the legal formalities that had to be adopted have not been adopted.
But
the procedural infirmities have been cited. But then again, the difference between Karnataka and Delhi is
there not a moral issue here as well? Because if you look, and I'm quoting from Manmohan Sarin, that according to Section 2B of the Representation of People's Act, it stipulates adherence to norms of conduct and integrity are expected of public functionaries. In this particular case, 60,000 flats in Delhi were expected for allotment. These flats don't even exist. So sure, maybe not corruption, at least none that we know of, but isn't there a moral obligation over here?
If you start weighing on this examining on this pattern, no state government will ever prove to be in perfect position, because there have been certain programs that have been announced. Those programs, for various reasons, have not been completed in time, and they could not be implemented. And just because one program hasn't been implemented in time, and therefore you accuse the government and you ask for resignation of the Chief Minister, how funny is that? I mean, on that ground, no Chief Minister will remain in his seat, I suppose, in this country.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone. Fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.